Oh, yo. What up? What up? What up? What up, Apple Ricky? How you doing? I always come back. How you doing? How you doing, Apple Ricky? Welcome back to Horror Talk Wednesdays. I got a haircut, so before anyone makes fun of me. Hell yeah, glad to see you. Hell yeah, glad to see you. Smash that thumbs up right there. I see there's like 3 people in here. Smash that thumbs up right there. I'm chilling. Awesome, awesome. You're the moderator today, so gotta be on it. Let's keep smashing that thumbs up, everyone, right there, so more people could join this live stream. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Jesus is King says, do you follow Cologne? Who's Cologne? Who's Cologne? Jesus is King. Who is Cologne or Colon or what is that? What is that, Jesus is King? Let me know what that is. Let me know what that is. Jesus is King like fragrances. Nah, I don't really use shampoo. I don't really use perfume, bro. Jesus is King smells. Smells like perfume. I don't really use that, but oh well. Jesus is King. Okay. JJ said hi. What's up, JJ? How you doing? How you doing, JJ? Guys, keep smashing that thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 14 so more people could join us here in this live stream. Welcome to Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. We're on episode 29 already. I've been going live for 29 weeks. 29 weeks. That is a long time. That's crazy, bro. 29 weeks I've been doing these live stream shows, whether good or bad. But awesome, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Apple Ricky says that's Matthew Lillard line from when he said in Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, is that so? I must have not catch that. I must have not caught that, Apple Ricky. My bad, my bad. JJ, dang, that's a lot of weeks. It is, right? It is a lot of weeks, but it's good for the channel, though. It's good for the channel. Whether it's good, bad, live stream, it's good for the channel. Hell yeah, we're up to 13. Let's get it up, guys. Let's keep getting it up. Let's keep, that sounds wrong. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, yo. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. But yeah, Apple Ricky, my bad. I didn't realize that. I seen Five Nights at Freddy, but I must have not caught that, man. It's because like sometimes, I'm kind of a stoner, so I forget stuff. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? Whoever is here in the chat already, let me know how you doing today. What you spend your day? How'd you spend your day? What you do? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat how you spend your day today. Today I'm running Jurassic Park also. Apple Ricky says, dude, also I'm gonna apply for JC Penny commercial and a Target. I did application on kids casting. Maybe you can apply, Jaylene. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, that's sick, Apple Ricky. That's sick. I give you props for that. That is awesome that you're doing that. Doing it the professional way. That's awesome. A freaking a commercial. That's pretty big because a lot of people are gonna see that, like on TV and stuff. But that's awesome, Apple Ricky. JJ, in the YouTube channel and your YouTube channel, I said there's an upcoming final trailer of The Clown. Yes, the final trailer for The Clown is coming up next Thursday, guys. Now that JJ right here mentions it. The final trailer for The Clown drops next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. West Coast time. So it'll be up all day, So in case you're at school or something and miss it, it'll be up by when you get out, So I posted in the morning. But yeah, that's the final trailer for The Clown. That's the last trailer we're gonna see before the actual movie comes out. And there's like a good minute of new footage in there too, and an introduction to a new character as well. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. You guys are gonna love it. And then the actual movie, The Clown, comes out May 9th, 2025. Yeah, this year, of course. Yeah. So yes, JJ, yes, that's the final trailer. So guys, please go smash the thumbs up on the Clown trailer, all right? Please, please, please. I beg you guys. So please go smash the thumbs up on the Clown trailer. We need as many people as we can to see that trailer so more people can watch the actual movie when it drops, Thank you so much for the hearts right there. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the hearts and the party cones. Yeah, but hell yeah, The Clown's almost ready to go. It's already ready. To go. I'm just waiting to see if I'm going to be able to record this opening theme song. If not, I'm going to have to use something else. Apple Ricky says it's called Kids Casting. If you want to apply Jaylene because she wants to be an actor like me, yeah, definitely. definitely, Apple Ricky, definitely. I'll talk about it with her later. Yeah, yeah. I think, but her mom is actually gonna take her to the acting school as well too. Yeah, so I'll tell her about that later. I'll tell her about that later. Apple Ricky says, I showed my mom your YouTube short of the clown trailer. What did your mom think, Apple Ricky? Damn, dude, I'm kind of sick. What did your mom think? What did your mom think of the clown? Hey, that clown promo I made with the smoke and the fog, it's pretty cool, huh? I liked it too when I was making it on CapCut. I was like, hey, this is a pretty cool effect, bro. Hey, quit that. Stop that. Hell yeah, we're up to 14, guys. Let's keep smashing it up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 15, y'all. Let's get it up to 15. Let's get it up to 50. Apple Ricky says, she said it's pretty cool and he's creepy. Yeah, we had to make that clown creepy as hell, dude. Give me a second. Let me close my window. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, we had to make the character creepy as hell. The clown takes place during 2016, during that clown epidemic that was going on, you know? So, it's gotta like tie into that, to all that stuff. So it's gonna be gory, dude. It's gonna be a crazy ass movie. It's gory, bro, and brutal, and it's pretty messed up. Luke Skywalker says, "Hi, people. Think Darth Vader made it. Think the Darth Vader movie sick. Hi, people. Think that Darth Vader movie sick. Which Darth Vader movie? Which Darth Vader movie? Rogue One. I love Rogue One. If that's the Darth Vader movie we're talking about, or isn't there some fan film they also made of Darth Vader a few like years back? I think Palpatine's in it. Apple Ricky says, and she said, I like the X on his forehead. Yes, I had to give him something creepy, Maybe that X could be his cult or something. I'm gonna start making lore for the clown. Watch, I'm gonna start making lore for the movie before it comes out. As in lore is I'm gonna make posts on Instagram and on here like with his face and maybe like fake police reports, and stuff like that, giving more details about the character and stuff. Yeah, but Apple Ricky, the X on his forehead, I added it because I'm using like a generic clown mask that I found at the party discount store or whatever. So I just put an X on it just to like make it look different from any other mask, or any other character. So it has its own identity. Luke Skywalker says, Andor. Oh, yes. I'm going to watch Andor Season 2, definitely, because Vader's coming out. Yeah, I tried watching Season 1. I kind of fell asleep on it, y'all. My bad, but I need to catch up on Season 1 again before I watch Season 2. That would be cool if an Andor Jyn Erso would come out. She was cool, dude. I like Jyn Erso. She was a badass. That'll be cool if Jyn Erso came out. Maybe like she's maybe like in a prison. Remember, because she's like in prison at that time and shit. So maybe there could be like a scene where like Cassian is like freaking meeting someone in the prison, and you see Jill being hauled off in like in a freaking chain gang or something. That'll be cool. JJ says, do you watch Minecraft movie? It was so cool. And also, bro, you're the best. Hey, thank you so much for saying that, bro. I appreciate that. And no, I have not seen the Minecraft movie yet, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to wait until it's out on streaming or something, or DVD. So no, I haven't seen it in theaters, bro. I didn't get to see it in theaters. What I am going to go see in theaters next week is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, man. I'm going to see Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith in theaters. I didn't get to see it in theaters when it came out, and I was like 13. My little brother bought it on bootleg from the taco stand across the street, so we didn't need to go to the theater. But now I want to experience it in theater. And I heard Disney's not messing with the movie. Like, they're not adding or taking out things, They're keeping it the movie as it is, as it came out 20 years ago. Luke Skywalker says, I'm leaving because I'm going to meet and greet with Darth Vader to meet fans. Awesome. Take care, Luke. Luke Skywalker says, Darth Vader was choking her in Andor 2. Choking who? Jyn Erso? Hey, Luke Skywalker, who was Darth Vader choking? Was he choking Jyn Erso? JJ, yo, what's up, JJ? Juntitos sin Naglas, bro, what's up? How you doing? This guy's name, Juntitos sin Naglas. Juntitos sin Naglas. What's up, Juntitos sin Naglas? What's up? How you doing? If you're a horror fan, please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up right there. Please get us up to 16. Juntitos sin Naglas. Say my name. I just did. I just did. Juntito sin naglas. I just said your name. JJ, yes, sir. What's up, JJ? What's on your mind? Apple Ricky says, the robot gave me hell. I'm glad I don't have it anymore. Which robot? Juntito sin naglas says, I'm subscribed. All right, man. You must have not came into the chat for a while then, because it's all good. It's all good. Juntito sin naglas. It's all good. My bad. Luke Skywalker says, yes. Apple. Luke Skywalker. So Jyn Erso is coming out. He's actually choking Jyn Erso. No way. I gotta look this up. I gotta look this up when I get into horror news. Apple Ricky says, I had to take care of a robotic baby. It was a. Oh, okay. I get you now. I get you now. I get you now. Hey, Apple Ricky, imagine a horror movie with that robotic baby. Damn. Imagine some kind of movie like Megan or like that 2019 Child's Play remake. JJ says, I'm a horror fan, bro. Awesome, bro. We're all horror fans right here, man. Look at my room. Look at my room. I got a bunch of horror shit everywhere. I got the Ghostface side right there. I got a bunch more shit up in my closet right there, but it's too hard to take it down right now. But yeah. Let me see. JJ, yeah, we're all horror fans here. Fuck yeah, bro. Awesome, right? Luke Skywalker says, why is Kylo Ren is a strong warrior with the Force? Because he has both, he's related both to Han Solo and to freaking the Skywalkers, you know? He's also related, like, Leia's his mom, you know? Leia's his mom, so Leia's always kind of had that good in her, you know? Darth Vader, and then he also gets the dark side from Darth Vader and that side, you know, because that Luke and Vader were more susceptible to the dark side. Remember, Luke almost like went dark side himself with the black outfit in Return of the Jedi, the green lightsaber, you know. So yeah, Leia's always had the good in her, you know, and that's what's conflicting about Kylo Ren. He's like conflicted with both sides of the Force. He has good and evil in him, you know, so he's a conflicted man, pretty much, you know. But yeah, bro, that's crazy if Jyn Erso's actually coming out though. That's gonna be badass. I love Jyn Erso. She was like a cool, like, she was a badass rebel chick, you know? She was badass, bro. She was tough. She was tough. She was like a cowboy pretty much, you know? With her leather boots and like her blaster. That shit's sick. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's get it up to 16. Come on. Let's get it up to 16, guys, so more people could join this live stream. If there's anyone new here, welcome to the channel, Hollywood Horror Film Club. Please smash the like and subscribe button, and let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Apple Ricky says, I wanted to go Michael Myers on the little bastard. I keep calling it a bastard. Why? Because that shit's annoying, those little baby dolls. Hell yeah, I think I've seen them before. In high school. Yeah, they definitely had them in high school in like the 2000s. Luke Skywalker says, Grand Moff Tarkin is going to be in Andor too. No way. Really? They've only shown the director Krennic. I saw the trailer earlier before the live stream. I saw I think I was watching YouTube or on the TV. I don't remember. But I saw the trailer and I saw a shot of director Krennic. Like it's one of those Star Wars back shots. And it's zooming in on them, panning in on them. And he's like looking at the Death Star. And we're looking at his back and he's looking at the Death Star. I haven't. How do you know Tarkin's coming out? I haven't seen him in the trailers. I've not seen him in the trailers. I've not seen him in the trailers. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 20, guys, so more people could join us here on this horror live stream today. Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Today is episode 29, dude. 29 weeks, man. Apple Ricky says, yeah, the baby doll, not to be a Watsy, it was black. That's funny. That's funny. So it was just another baby doll. It was just whatever, dude. It was just a baby doll. Ghost Rider Reddit says, what's up? What's up, Ghost Rider Reddit? How you doing, man? How you doing? How are you spending your Wednesday today, bro? Welcome to another weekly episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays, bro. Today we're on episode 29. Please smash the thumbs up. If you haven't, smash the thumbs up. Ghost Rider Edits, please. Get us up to 17. Please, Ghost Rider Edits. Please. So more people can join this live stream right here. Luke Skywalker says, Why did Anakin burn when Obi-Wan killed him with the lightsaber? Well, he burned, bro, because he landed like on the little bank next to the lava. You know how Obi-Wan had the high ground, pretty much like this. Look, there's like a little bank of like a mountainish kind of thing, and lava. The pool of lava was down here. So Obi-Wan was on the high top. So Anakin was on a little platform, and he does that spin right, and he tries to slash Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan is faster and cuts his limbs off. So Anakin falls back down to like the beach part of the lava pit, and that's where the lava ignites on his clothes and it starts burning him. Yep, that sucked, right? Juntitos sin Naglas. What's up, Juntitos sin Naglas? Hey, bro, you down to smash the thumbs up? Juntitos sin Naglas. So more people could join us here in the live stream, man. Please. Ghost Rider Reddit says, broken, and I feel I should destroy everything. That sounds something like Darth Vader would say. Apple Ricky says, even my mom said I look like Dag in Halloween. Yeah. Oh, I hope your mom's down to let you make that movie, dude. That'll be a badass. Apple Ricky, I got 2 masks for that movie. I got 2 Michael Myers masks made for that movie. I got 2 Michael Myers masks, adult Michael Myers masks, though. We got the daytime mask, and then we're going to have the nighttime mask when he has the blood splatter on across his face. So I'm really hoping your parents actually let you make this fan film. That'll be so badass, dude. It'll be so badass with the clown mask, you with the clown mask and the blonde hair and the clown costume like young Michael. Dude, that would just be so awesome. Filming around Pasadena, telling a story, telling a part of the story that we didn't see in Rob Zombie's movie. It'll be so badass. Luke Skywalker says, the new stormtroopers in Force Awakens, do you think the robot stormtroopers in the Force of Awakens, the robot stormtroopers, well, if I remember correctly, the stormtroopers in Force Awakens, they were like, let me see, what do they look like? First Order. Oh yeah. They kind of look like stormtroopers almost. Yeah, the First Order stormtroopers kind of look like clone troopers from Episode 2, 1, 2, and 3, and shit. I like the Shadow Troopers or what the Death Troopers from Rogue One. Now, if those are the ones you're talking about, those are badass. The Death Troopers from Rogue One, the Death Troopers, the ones that come out of the freaking water. Those were hard as fuck. Those are hard as hell. Those are badass. Hey, and in Rogue One, the stormtroopers could actually kind of aim. Unlike in the original Star Wars movies. During the Battle of Scarif, in Rogue One, during the Battle of Scarif, you see a good amount of sand troopers and stormtroopers actually taking out rebel foos. Something you hardly see. Let me see. Ghost Rider Reddit says, by the way, did I miss anything? Not really, Ghost Rider, not really. We're just getting started pretty much. We're just getting started, Ghost Rider. You're good, bro. I'm about to get into the horror news and everything right now. We just do a quick little chat and say what's up to everyone, like the first 20-ish minutes. I'm about to get into the movie news in a bit. Luke Skywalker says, all right, I'm leaving. Have a nice day. Say hi to Darth Vader. All right, take care, Luke. Say hi something to him. What's up, Lord Vader? How you doing? Where is Lord Vader anyway? Lord Vader, how you doing? How was your day? Let us know in the chat, Darth Vader, how was your day? Ghost Rider Reddit says, nah, bro, I'm really feeling that. Oh, damn, really? Why, bro? Did someone do you dirty? Ghost Rider, did someone do you dirty? Did someone do you dirty? Let us know, man. Let us know, Ghost Rider. We're here for you, little bro. Let us know what's wrong. Luke Skywalker says, there was an earthquake in my area in San Diego. Damn, bro. I know. I heard about that. I heard about the earthquake down there. Yeah, my mom was talking about it this morning. There was also one near here in LA, too. Somewhere near around here. I forgot where. Apple Ricky says, I already have blonde hair. It's coming back. Yeah, grow it out, Apple. I'm just hoping your parents are down to let you make the movie, though. You need their permission and shit. Luke Skywalker says, damn, it's windy as shit. Yeah, it was kind of windy earlier here, too, but it kind of stopped a bit. That's why I closed the window. Ghost Rider Reddit says, how are you, Daddy Vader? Where is Daddy Vader? Where is he? Finn Ishbal says, The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Yes, that is a badass movie, bro. That is a badass movie. The original one and the remake is pretty good, too. Yep, that is a badass movie. That might be the movie for later tonight, actually. We'll see what's up, though. We'll see what's up. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Hey, Finn Ishballs, if you haven't pressed the thumbs up, please smash the thumbs up right there, man. Please. Everyone that's new here, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club, Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Please smash the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're a horror fan. You know, if you're a horror movie fan or a movie fan in general, if you're into comics, collecting masks, toys, whatever, all that crazy shit. If you're into dinosaurs, you know, like me, then this is the channel for you, y'all. But yeah. Yeah, Finn Ishballs. Yeah, That Town That Dreaded Sundown, bro. Yeah, that also inspired Friday the 13th. That inspired Friday the 13th a lot with Jason and the Sackhead. That was originally done in The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, would have Christopher Robin in the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey fan film. Yeah, we find the skinny white kid with the brown hair and a comb over. I definitely cannot pull off Christopher Robin. Yeah, I would have to find like a skinny pale white guy with brown hair, kind of comb over, you know. But yeah, that movie is coming too eventually. We got Friday the 13th next, though, after the clown. I'm excited for that shit. I've been making the costumes and props. Yo, it's on, man. It's on. Ghost Rider Reddit says, I am the vengeance itself right now, and I shall take revenge. Just don't take it on me, Ghost Rider, like last time, bro. Just don't take it on me, Ghost Rider, please. Luke Skywalker says, why Darth Vader black? Because it signifies evil, the costume, you know? Almost everyone that's evil wears something that's black or like purple, dark colors, you know? And because black just looks cool, dude. Black's a cool color. Look how his freaking suit shines. Luke Skywalker says, wow, where that Ghost Rider Reddit says, also yesterday in Bangladesh there was a storm or thunderstorm. Oh man, I hope you're okay. Hope you're okay, Ghost Rider, man. I hope you're okay, bro. Yeah, the weather sucks sometimes, man. I hate it when it's freaking raining as well. I hate rain, bro. I hate thunderstorms. I hate rain because I like going out skateboarding, you know? When I'm not doing horror movie stuff, I'm a skater. So when it's freaking raining and I can't go out and do shit, I just get mad, dude. Yeah, I go where you're coming from, little bro. Luke Skywalker says, are you going to watch The Wolfman? Yes, I watch anything that's horror. Anything that's horror. But there's certain movies I wait until they're out on streaming, though. I feel like there's certain movies that don't deserve the theater release, you know? And Wolfman, I think, if we're talking about that Blumhouse Wolfman, that's definitely worth watching at streaming at home. Unless there's another Wolfman that I don't know about, then let me know, Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker says, Stormtroopers in The Force Awakens are the strong. Are they? I think the ones in Rogue One are the strongest, bro. Serious shit. The Death Troopers, the ones with the black suits, and then the regular Stormtroopers actually could aim in Rogue One, and then you also got the Sand Troopers in Rogue One. But I know that's your opinion, bro. Jose Gomez says, what's up, my bro, Jose Gomez? How you doing? Jose Gomez, how you doing today, bro? How was your Wednesday, man? Let us know in the chat, brother. And please smash that thumbs up right there. Yeah, man? Get us up to 20, Jose. Please, Jose. So more people can join us here on the live stream. Please get us up to 20, man. Smash the thumbs up right there. But yeah, Jose Gomez says, hello. I'm watching The People Under the Stairs, 1991. Mexican are the majority in Los Angeles, California. Yes, they are. It's one of the majorities. There's a lot of us here. There's a gang of people from all over the world here, bro. A shit ton of people from everywhere. Apple Ricky retracted her message. Luke Skywalker says, Finn is the funniest character in The Force Awakens. He definitely is, but I honestly thought he was going to be like the next Jedi when the first trailer for The Force Awakens dropped, and you see him go, sure, and you thought he was going to go against Darth Vader, right? You thought I thought it would have been cool, right? I thought he was going to be like the next Jedi. He was like probably going to be related to Mace Windu or Lando Calrissian, you know, and they send him out to hiding. So the First Order wouldn't find him, or think he was a fucking First Order. He was in the First Order. He was a stormtrooper. But yeah, dude, that shit would have been cool though if it would have been the next Jedi. That would like Luke. That would have been. I think that actually would have been better movie than Ray. Don't get me wrong. Ray was cool in the first one, but the one what is it? Star Wars, the Last Jedi, and what is it called? That other one, the last after the Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. Those were just too like I don't know, bro. Writing was all crazy and all over the place on that. But yeah, Force Awakens was cool though. The first one actually, I liked the first one. I really liked Force Awakens. I even went and saw it like 3 times in theaters because the first time I saw it, I got drunk. Like during the commercials, it was like a good like 10 minutes of commercials and shit. And I got up, and then my theater had an ins and out where you could go out and shit. So I went to the liquor store quick, and I bought me a Ford Loco, and I chugged it down in the alley fast, and I went back to the freaking theater like buzzing it, like slowly feeling the buzz coming in, and then I sat down, and I only remembered like about like up to like when they get caught at Mas Kanata's castle, and after that I just didn't remember shit, dude. I was just fucking hammered off my ass in there. Yeah, so I had to go rewatch the movie like 2 times in theaters just to get it. But yeah. Ghost Rider Reddit says, just a weird question, okay? What do you do if you had a lice infestation? We'll get the freaking room cleaned and shit. Get the room clean. What do you think, bro? Ghost Rider Reddit says, I know that's a weird question as hell, bro. It is. Apple Ricky says, I named kitten Jason when I was little because I was obsessed with Jason. Jason's cool. I love Jason Voorhees. I'm obsessed with Jason right now, too. Because we're going to start doing Friday the 13th in a month, man. We're going to start shooting Friday the 13th. We're going to be up in the woods. It's going to feel like the 80s and shit. Hell yeah, I can't wait for the shoot. That shoot is going to be fun. I got to get a good crew together that's into 80s horror movies and shit. That's going to be so badass. Finish Ball says, Ghost Coat, your hair heavy in conditioner and wear a cap overnight to suffocate them. Your hair heavy in conditioner. Yes, it is heavy in conditioner. I love the conditioner, man. Keeps the shine here. And yeah, conditioner and wear a cap overnight to suffocate them. like the town that dreaded sundown. Ghost Rider Ed says, haha, yes, Sir Finn. Luke Skywalker says, Darth Vader is the strongest character. He's one of the strongest characters. It really hurts. Weren't you in that movie Apocalypso? Yeah, that's a pretty cool movie with that Mel Gibson movie with the Mayans or the Aztecs. I always get Mayans and Aztecs confused. To me, it's like the same almost. But yeah, bro, I think my dog took a shit. But yeah, that would have been a badass movie to be in. A badass movie to be in. Yeah, that movie's cool though. It really hurts. I've never seen you here before. If you're a movie fan, horror movie fan, please like and subscribe to the channel, please. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club, Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Please smash the thumbs up, guys. Let's get it up to 20. Let's get it up to 20 so more people could join us here in the live stream. Come on, guys. Let's get it up to 20. But yeah, Apocalypso. Yeah, Apocalypto is a cool movie, though. It's also directed by Mel Gibson, huh? Finish Bala says it works. Laugh out loud. Apple Ricky says, one time when I was young, I drew Mickey Mouse on the wall, but instead of ketchup, I used SITH. It was Shitty Mickey. Oh man, that's wild. Luke Skywalker says Ben Solo unmasked. Ben Solo, Jaylene. Oh, Jaylene Sandlot fan. Hi Frank, it's Jaylene. What's up? Everyone say hi to my little sister Jaylene. Everyone say hi to my little sister Jaylene. She's in the chat. She's in the chat, my little sister Jaylene. Apple Ricky says Jamie Lloyd is in the chat. And young uncle says hi because I'm young Michael Myers. Yup. Haha. 2 of my actresses are here. Luke Skywalker says Ben Solo unmasked. Looks like an emo kid. Looks like an emo kid. And yeah, everyone say hi to Jaylene, my little sister here. She's here. My little Jamie Lloyd actress. Luke Skywalker says, what does Kylo Ren hate? He hates loud noises from what I could tell. He hates it when people outdo him. Finished Bala says my favorite movie, Clockwork Orange. Yeah, that's a cool movie. That is a badass movie. Yeah, hey, it's crazy. That movie was made in like the early '70s, and it's supposed to take place like in the 2000s or some shit. That's crazy, right? It's by Stanley Kubrick, I think, as well. Also, Malcolm McDowell, freaking from Rob Zombie's Halloween and countless other movies, also comes out as Alex, a young Malcolm. You know, you probably won't even recognize him, bro, until you really like good look at his face and his eyes. But yeah, Finish Balls right here is talking all my favorite movies growing up in middle school. JC says, "What's up? I like the stream. What's up, JC? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, like JC, let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's get it up to 20. Come on, guys, let's get it up to 20. Some more people could join us here. TCCK Gaming says, hi, what's up, TCCK Gaming? How you doing, bro? How you doing? How'd you spend your day today, TCCK Gaming? What you do, bro? What games did you play, you know? What you up to, you know? What you do today, bro? Let us know in the chat right here. Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat, TCCK Gaming, how you spend your day. Ghost Rider Reddit says, what is the strongest franchise in fiction? The strongest franchise? What do you mean the strongest franchise in fiction? Maybe Star Wars, because it pretty much has everything. It has like sorcery, it has mystical powers, it has space wars. You know, it has family turmoil. It has broken toxic love like Han and Leia. Star Wars, because it pretty much has everything. Jaylene, the Sandlot fan, says, hi, guys. JC, hello. Ghost Rider says, hi, Jaylene. Apple Ricky says, young Michael says, hi, Jamie, and I'm going to get you. Laugh out loud. Luke Skywalker, hi, Jalen. Hi, Jalen Lloyd. Luke Skywalker says, I will sub to yours. Awesome. Ghost Rider says, bro, Instagram Reel sometimes is. Yeah, you got to watch out. Yeah. Yep. You gotta watch out with Instagram Reels, bro. That's why I only follow horror movie stuff. I only follow horror movie stuff in general. You know, I get none of those 18 and over reels on my shit. And hopefully I don't now that I mentioned it. You know, but my shit only comes out just straight horror movies, just straight movies, Michael Myers, just straight movie shit. Apple Ricky says, shitty Mickey. I would use that sometimes as a kid because they would usually use ketchup. That's pretty funny. That sounds funny though, Apple Ricky. That sounds funny, shitty Mickey. Ghost Rider Reddit says, I think it would be SCPCN and World of Darkness. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean by that, Ghost Rider? What do you mean? Apple Ricky says Robert Englund is the best Freddy Krueger. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He is actually. Hey, I'm thinking about making a Freddy versus Michael fan film eventually. Maybe sometime next year. We'll see what happens. We'll see how many Michael fan films I schedule for next year. But yeah, I'm thinking about playing Freddy. I feel like I could do a pretty good Freddy impersonation. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm still kind of like working on it. But I feel like I can nail Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna buy one of those Freddy masks where like you could like your mouth moves and shit when you move it. So it's gonna be awesome. Apple Ricky says, no, Ghost Rider, it says these two are extremely strong franchises. Oh, SCP, CN, and World of Darkness. Awesome. I haven't heard of them, bro. I haven't heard of them, honestly. I said Star Wars. I said freaking Star Wars. Apple Ricky says, if you did a Jason versus Michael, have Michael have a flashback and have me play him. Yeah, if it's dude, we could have you play Michael and Jason. So because it's not Michael and Michael versus Jason wouldn't be like my go-to fan film because to me it'll be kind of boring because they don't talk. But if I ever did make them, you could literally play both Michael and Jason as children because we could have you with the long hair first, you know, in flashbacks, and then we could also have you put a bald cap and play Jason as well, you know? So we'll just make you look different with makeup. That would be cool, though. Ghost Rider says SCP-CN means secure, contain, protect Chinese branch. Oh, I didn't know that, bro. Did not know that, man. I did not know that, little bro. Did not know that. Bring back work capes. Let me see. We're trying to see. I was trying to see some Star Wars. What? I'm gonna read this right now. Jin Urso is going to appear in Andor season 2. What? 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 Ghost Rider Edit says search them, big bro. All right, all right. What are they called? SCP. No, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's get it to 21. Apple Ricky says, are they making a new Nightmare on Elm Street? I don't know. My friend told me we went to a concert on Saturday, I think. And my friend was telling me that there's a new Nightmare on Elm Street coming out. And I searched up trailers, but I think it's a fan film. I think it's a fan film. Like this guy can't tell the difference between an actual freaking production and a freaking fan movie, you know? But yeah, let me see what my little bro said right here. SCP CN. Damn, I can't find that stupid dash, bro. That goes right there. I hate this shit, man. Yo, yo, Ghost Rider edits. This is about the Chinese branch, bro. What's up with that? World of Darkness. Apple Ricky says, I already told you. Yeah, that's. I don't know if they are. Supposedly, I don't know. I'll check that out right now, Apple Ricky. I'll check that out about Nightmare on Elm Street. But my friend thought they were making a new one because he saw some fan film trailer. Jose Gomez says, Frank, have you met anyone from Argentina and Los Angeles? They good at soccer. Yeah, I have met Argentinian people here in LA as well, bro. In middle school, I think I had an Argentinian friend. He wasn't a soccer player though. He was a skateboarder. Argentinians are massive skaters too, as well. Yeah, I never saw him after middle school though. Again, but that fool was cool as hell. Apple Ricky retracted that message. Ghost Rider, it says World of Darkness. Shortcut is WOD. Then search it on YouTube. All right, all right. World of Darkness. Let's see what World of Darkness is. World of Darkness. Oh, okay. Hey, little bro, is this what World of Darkness is? Yo, Ghost Rider, is this what World of Darkness is? Is this what it is? Um, Ghost Rider, it says search it on YouTube. Apple Ricky says Mickey Mouse said Mrs. Teapot is a gilf on a YT video. That's pretty funny. Ghost Rider says both search SCP and CNN and also check edits. All right, that's crazy. Let me see, what is this? What is this about? SCP. Is this what it is, dude? Hey, Ghost Rider edits, is this what it is? I can't find it, bro. Yeah. So which one do I pick? Apple Ricky says, rule number 2, never say you'll be right back because you won't be back. I'm getting another. That's from Scream 1. That's also a line in my Ghostface Scream fan film. One of the characters says, oh yeah, I'll be right back as well. Yeah, click the first shorts. The first shorts? Hold on. Apple Ricky says, beer, you want one? Yeah, sure. I'll be right back. Dude, when my hair grows back, I definitely should play Billy in a freaking... We got to make another Scream fan film. They've been requesting one. But we're doing Friday the 13th after the clown. Let me see. What is this about? Their strongest fictional characters. I didn't know that. I didn't know these were characters. Is this what it is? Ghost Rider edits. Are these the characters? That's pretty cool, bro. I didn't know these were characters. Void Emperor. SCP versus World of Darkness. SCP versus... Oh, okay, so yeah, they're different characters from different ones, and they're all fighting each other, or what? That's pretty cool, bro. Ghost Rider says there is a character also called Jade Emperor, Gaia Void Emperor. That's awesome, dude. That's crazy. I didn't know this existed, bro. I didn't even know this was a thing. My bad, guys. Kind of like nose is running, so I had to pick my nose. Yeah, I didn't know this was a thing. I did not know this was a thing at all. That's pretty cool, bro. Introduced me to something new today. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, y'all. Let's get it up to 22. We're about to get into some horror movie news right here. Well, not horror. This is a Star Wars right now. This is Star Wars. Now, let me just put my charger on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. There you go. I'm charging. All right. Apple Ricky says, honestly, if I was a dude, I would think Danielle Harris is hot, but not. I mean, I don't know. That's up to you, Apple Ricky. That's up to you. Amira says, hi. What's up, Amira? How are you doing? Amira? Glad to see you here on another weekly live stream, Hard Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Please smash the thumbs up, yeah, Amira? And let us know how your day was. Let us know what you did with your day today. Let us know how'd you spend your day. Did you go to work? Did you go to school? Let us know. And please keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's get it up to 22. So more people could join us here. Please. Ghost Rider Reddit says these are actually kind of, less known verses. I didn't know that. That's cool though, bro. They're like underground, huh? So those characters are like super underground. They're only known to people that are really into that. That's badass, dude. That's badass. Hey, Ghost Rider, are you into Warhammer? Ghost Rider, you seem like since you showed me those characters, it kind of reminded me of Warhammer. If you know where Warhammer is, Ghost Rider, let me know. But are you into that? Ghost Rider says, yeah, I knew it. Because once I saw those characters, I was like, dude, this looks like that Warhammer shit. Some of these goth fools at the freaking nightclub, they be playing that Warhammer shit. And they're like collectors too. So I was like, hey, this looks like Warhammer. I'm going to ask. Ghost Rider says also World of Warcraft. Yes, I love Warcraft. That was cool. I used to play Warcraft in the 90s when it was for a computer game only. I also used to play StarCraft. StarCraft was the shit too. My favorite guy was Zerg. All that nasty alien shit in StarCraft. But my favorite game though was Diablo. Diablo 2 expansion set, Lord of Destruction. Oh man, I love those games. I love them. I love them. I love them. Apple Ricky says, my mom says I'm obsessed with stuff from Scream. Me too. I'm obsessed with everything that's horror, Apple Ricky. Look at my room. This has been my whole life. Amira says, the thing I hate the most about horror movies is that the hero always dies at the end of the movie. It's rare for the hero to survive. In some movies, yeah. And so, like Halloween, usually they escape. Friday the 13th, usually, yeah, the hero usually sometimes either dies or they get hauled off to a crazy mental institution. What is it? Adrian King from the original Friday the 13th. I remember on another live stream last week, I called Adrian King from Friday the 13th, Adrian Brody. My bad. Had to correct myself on that. I said Adrian Brody. I'm a dumbass, dude. But Adrian King, the blonde chick from the first Friday the 13th and the second one, she gets killed off. She survives in the first movie, but she gets killed off in the beginning of the movie, of the second movie. Halloween, usually the final girls usually live longer than a Friday the 13th. But yeah, Ghost Rider Ed says, yeah, Warhammer is pretty cool, bro. It looks interesting. It looks interesting. Amira says, I like your haircut. Thank you, Amira. How to get a haircut, bro. Starting to get hot as hell here in LA. I needed that trim, you know? Ghost Rider Ed says, also World of Warcraft. Yeah. Amira retracted her message. Ghost Rider Ed says, also Doom. Doom is like, I don't know. I never really got into Doom, bro. I never really got into Doom because I don't know, like it was always like pretentious metalheads that were into like Doom and shit, you know? I don't know, like and then isn't there a video? Yeah, there's a video game. Yeah, that's the video game, right? Doom. I think there's also a band called Doom or something like that and shit. So I don't know. I never really got into Doom. Ghost Rider says, search Jin stories, ask questions about Jins. All right, hold on. Let me get into all the message. Jin stories. I have to get into the movie news. Hold on. I'll search up the Jin stories right now, Ghost Rider. Apple Ricky says, my mom's favorite horror movie is The Devil's Reject. That movie's cool. I like all of Rob Zombie's movies, bruh. I'll be honest, Apple Ricky. Watching Rob Zombie's movies, this was kind of like made me into a filmmaker, you know? Like, he just made it easy to film a movie. Like, everyone else, like Steven Spielberg also made it look pretty simple as well. Sometimes though, like with Jaws, the Jaws, he made it look pretty, like even though it was a disastrous shoot, he still made it look kind of simple. With Jurassic Park, it looked more elaborate though. But out of all of them though, John Carpenter and Rob Zombie and Wes Craven, those three were like the ones that mainly showed me that, oh shit, dude, it's pretty easy to make a movie. You know, you just get these shots, especially because slasher movies are really easy to make. But yeah. Amira says, the thing that annoys me the most is when the hero dies. I should have known what would happen in one time when I watched a horror movie. Well, yeah, that's how it is in horror movies, Amira. That's how it is. Some horror movies wanna continue with that same heroine or final girl or final boy. Some movies want to off the first cast and start with the whole brand new fresh cast, you know? That's how it be. That's how story writing is. Ghost Rider says, I think it's a good FPS game. Haha. Hold on. Wait up. I'll check it out right now, brother. Creator Chris says, hey, Frank, thoughts on whether or not Ryan Gosling bringing a killer clown from outer space remake? Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that this morning on Instagram. And what's up, Critic Chris? How you been, bro? How you been, man? How you been? Please smash the thumbs up right there. Yeah, Critic Chris? Get us up to 22, bro. Please get us up to 22, Critic Chris, so more people can join us here on the live. And yeah, Ryan Gosling, bro, I don't care who remakes what or who brings back what, as long as they're a fan. As long as they're a fan and do it right, bro, and they don't inject political shit in it, you know? I think the only movie that can have political jokes and shit like that is Scary Movie, you know? Because that's literally making fun about everything, you know? But as long as Ryan Gosling is actually a fan, which I'm hoping he is, then I should have no problem with him directing the movie or bringing it back or whatever, you know. As long as he's a fan, bro. These Hollywood directors that are already established, they need to freaking look at fan films and fan film directors and see the love we put into our freaking movies. You know, they gotta do the same. So, Critic Chris, as long as he's a fan, I don't got a problem. But if he's just doing a cash grab, then I don't know, man. Well, but we'll see. Only time will tell. Ghost Rider Reddit says, oh, critical commenter is back. Huh? Do you like the actor Elijah Wood? He played the killer in the remake of Maniac. He was all right in that movie. He's like whatever. He's cool. Yeah, he's cool. Why? What's wrong with Elijah Wood? Why do you ask that, Apple Ricky? But he was cool in Maniac. I think that's probably the most I've seen him in anything. Ghost Rider Reddit says, I mean, I think Doom is good FPS game, haha, and it's actually kind of true. What's actually kind of true? No, I'm sure it's a great game. I'm sure it's a great game, Ghost Rider Reddit. So I'm not shitting on the game exactly on it. You know, I'm sure it's a great game. I don't know. Growing up in the music scene, I saw a lot of pretentious like metalheads wearing Doom shirts and shit. You know, so they just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You know, but I'm actually not shitting on the game though. I'm shitting on the freaking stuck up metalhead narcissist that used to think they were the shit wearing the Doom shirts. Critic Chris says, Apple Ricky, my favorite movie of his probably the Good Son. Oh, I seen that movie. Yeah, it's not when Macaulay Culkin is the bad son or some shit. Apple Ricky says he's a good actor. Yeah, he's a good actor. Elijah Wood. Ghost Rider says also, did you heard biotech company called Colossal Bioscience bring back dire wolves that have been extinct over 1,000 years? So also it's not the exact wolf, it's a modified. Yeah, but similar. Yeah, so yeah, okay, let's get into some science. Hey, Ghost Rider, you saw my shirt? Did you see my shirt and you decided to ask me that or what? Ghost Rider, you saw the shirt and like, oh, I'm gonna ask him about bioengineering and shit. Apple Ricky says, I did watch Carrie on Tuesday. Carrie is a badass movie too. I think you could play Carrie, Apple Ricky. I think you could play Carrie. Apple Ricky, I think you could play Carrie as well. Ghost Rider says, yep. All right, Ghost Rider. Just because you mentioned science and I love science, we'll get into it right now. All right, the dire wolf, right? The dire wolf, just like Jurassic Park, right? They did not clone the exact same animal that existed 1,000 or whatever years ago, 10,000 years ago, 10 million years ago. I don't know. It's not the exact same genetic copy that went extinct. What they did is they got the closest living relative to the dire wolf and they artificially inseminated it. And they used it as a freaking as a incubator so it could be born, and that's about it. So what's going on here is that it's got what they did in order to bring back the dire wolf is just like in Jurassic Park. They got different DNAs from the closest living relatives of the dinosaurs and they mixed them all together into some zombie kind of like genetic monster that kind of looks like a dinosaur and acts like a dinosaur, but it's not fully really genetically natural dinosaur. It's not the same exact DNA copy that existed 65 million years ago, just like the dire wolf, it's not the same exact DNA copy that existed 10,000 years ago. So yeah, that was a badass mention, Ghost Rider Edits. That was a badass mention. I'm glad that you mentioned that, bro. That was interesting. Ghost Rider says, how did you know that, big bro? Haha. Because, bro, I love science growing up. I originally wanted to be a scientist when I was a kid. I saw Jurassic Park, and I saw fucking Sam Neill as Dr. Alan Grant, and he just looked like a badass, bro. An old school masculine man, from the 80s and 90s. His sombrero and shit. His blue shirt. His his rag right here. That fool was cool, bro. He was cool, and that fool made me want to be a freaking paleontologist. But I never got into that, bro. I guess I wasn't smart enough for that. But movies, definitely movies. I'm here with movies. Apple Ricky says, my mom said I look like Carrie. I told you, bro. I told you. You do look like Carrie. Hell yeah. That's already 3 characters you could play. That's already 3 characters. Ghost Rider retracted his message. Apple Ricky says, maybe you can do a Ring fan film, but have Jaylene play Samara, the girl that comes out of the TV. Hey, that is a good idea. She does look a lot like that. She does look a lot like that, Apple Ricky. She does look like that too, right? That is smart. I gotta tell her that after. Ghost Rider said it's like Direwolf 2.0 modified version, not the exact same one. It's version of it. Yeah, it's a version of it. Yeah, it's just a version of it. They needed the closest DNA relatives and shit in order to incubate that shit in a freaking stomach, and make it be born. Ghost Rider Edit says, No, I mentioned that looking at your T-shirt. Oh, Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's basically the same story as the dire wolf. We're getting closer to it, but I think the dire wolf was able to be. It was they were able to resurrect the dire wolf or clone the dire wolf. Well, clone the 2.0 version of the dire wolf because it died out at a closer time than the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs supposedly died out 65 million years ago. Dire wolf, you said like what 10,000 or some shit, 10,000 years ago. So that's closer to us. So their DNA is still, you can still find preserved DNA of them. But of dinosaurs, it'll be harder. But for dinosaurs, you would definitely like if they did find DNA. I think they'd be limited because they'd probably only find, what if they only find T Rex DNA? Where they're gonna get the other raptor DNA and shit like that. So it's just crazy, bro. But we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to this. We are getting closer to this. Yeah. Um, Ghost Rider Edit says, Babas40 says, hello from Germany, brother. How you doing, Babas40? How you doing, Babas40? How you doing, bro? How you doing? What's up, man? What's up from LA? What's up from Los Angeles, California? How you doing? Thank you for dropping by, Babas40. Please smash the thumbs up right there. Yeah, Babas40, get us up to 23. So more people can watch this live stream when it goes up. Please, please, Babas40, please. And let us know how you spend your day, Babas40, what you do. What are you watching, What are you eating? Did you go to work? Did you go to school? Let us know, man. Let us know. We want to know. Apple Ricky says, I could get killed by Samara in the film. That could be cool, too. That would be cool, too. I would have to buy an old school big TV, take out the screen, and have Jalen crawl out of it. Ghost Rider says also they will bring back dinosaurs from chickens. Yes, bro. Yes, honestly, if you really look at dinosaurs, honestly, yeah, bro. They're like they were like birds, bro. They were like birds. They were like birds. They were like big chickens, kind of. That shit's crazy, bro. It's crazy. They were like a big like birds. Apple Ricky says, wait. What you mean, Samara Morgan? Yeah, Apple Ricky wants to make a Ring fan film. That'll be pretty cool. Apple Ricky says, like I watched the curse tape, and then after the tape, the TV turned off and turns black, and she comes out the TV and kills me. Hey, that would be cool. Actually, that would be cool. That would be cool. Ghost Rider, it's especially theropod dinosaurs. Yeah, especially theropod dinosaurs. T-Rexes, Velociraptors, Carnotaurus, Allosaurus, all that shit. Uh, basically carnivores. Basically, almost all the carnivores were theropods, right? Anyway, like shit like Triceratops, Apatosaurus, and shit. That's all more related, like rhinos. The trikes definitely. Triceratops are definitely related to rhinos. Apatosaurus, I think maybe have a link to giraffes because of the long neck. But yeah, mostly all theropods, all the dinosaurs that were linked to birds, like T Rex, Velociraptor, all that stuff. Yeah, those probably are the ones that have a chance of getting a bigger chance of getting what is it called, brought back through DNA manipulation and stuff. Because we do have chickens. Ghost Rider says the most dangerous dinosaurs was non-vegetarian ones because they're territorial hostile. Well, yeah, carnivores, especially. Yeah, of course the carnivores are the most deadly ones, bro. Of course the carnivores. Maybe if you shave a chicken, take off its feathers, it looks like a it just needs the tail. It just needs a tail. That's all it needs, and it'll look like a little raptor. Also, it just needs like the little claw, 2 or 3 claws. And if you look at chickens' wings, they have like a little tiny claw. So through DNA manipulation, they can manipulate the chicken's DNA and make that claws grow out. Ghost Rider says no. I mean vegetarian. Vegetarian are more what is it? Are more hostile in the environment. I believe that too as well. Yeah, I believe that too as well. I believe that too. There's a movie called Carnosaur from 1993, and it's also a book written before Jurassic Park, from 1980 some shit, 81. I don't know, around there, 84, something like that. By John Brosnan, I think. Whatever. I think he was an Irish guy or something. But yeah, it's a movie about a movie. It's also a movie though that came out in '93. Carnosaur though. It's basically a horror dinosaur movie where a mad scientist lady brings back dinosaurs using chickens. And you know what she was able to clone mostly was theropods, raptors, Deinonychus, T-Rexes. Why? Because it was easier. Because I guess the chickens and birds like that, I guess are the closest ones to theropod dinosaurs. Um, Ghost Rider Ed says, do you know do you Ghost Rider Ed says, do you know Dinosuchus or Dinosuchus? Dinosuchus? I know Deinonychus. That was like another relative of the raptor, a bit bigger. I think more like man-sized. Oh no, a bit smaller. No, it was like a little bit bigger than the Velociraptor, but still deadly as hell. Apple Ricky says, I got Friday and Monday off. That's sick, Apple Ricky. That's sick. That's sick. That is sick. Apple Ricky says, what about a Pet Cemetery fan film? That would be cool too. That would be cool too. That would be cool too. As oh man, that would be cool. That would be cool too as hell. But I would need to find a way to like make like robotics and like maybe make like a zombie pet come back to life or something like that. Ghost Rider says no, it's a giant crocodile that can kill T Rex. Oh, okay. I get you. Yeah, I seen those ancient giant crocodiles, right? That was just snap T Rexes from the watering hole. So literally, these crocodiles would just be in the water like normal crocodiles, and they would wait for like a T Rex to go drink, and then bam, snap them and take them in the freaking water. Um, Apple Ricky says, "Remember the shower locker scene in Carrie? Yeah, where everyone's making fun of her. Apple Ricky, where everyone's making fun of Carrie, where everyone is making fun of Carrie, or what?" Hey, Apple Ricky, what did you say by what did you mean by I got Friday and Monday off? Apple Ricky says, I've been practicing my character as young Michael. That's awesome. I'm hoping we get to make that fan film, bro. I already got 2 masks made. I'm gonna have to get the knives from Trick or Treat Studios, buy a jumpsuit, weather it up, find someone to play Michael, someone that's like at least 6 foot some shit, so we can make him look giant on camera. Ghost Rider says, but for now, they will bring back Woolly Mammoth in 2028. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. They should just make something called Prehistoric Park. They should make something called Prehistoric Park, where they have all the animals from like saber tooth tigers and shit like that. Shit that died out in the Ice Age. Ghost Rider says also Tasmanian tiger and the terrible ape. What's the terrible ape? Apple Ricky says what I meant is I don't have school on Monday and Friday. Oh, that's cool. That is cool, Apple Ricky. That is cool. That is cool. All right, guys. Ghost Rider says this process is called de-extinction. Well, yeah, they could only de-extinction what they can, whatever DNA they could find. You really think they're gonna find dinosaur DNA? Ghost Rider Reddits. You really think they're gonna find dinosaur DNA? Yeah, but let me see. Yeah, so I was gonna get into this this news right here that apparently Jin Urso is going to appear in Andor season 2. What? Andor season 2. Let me see. Is Jin Urso going to appear in Andor season 2 with the Star Wars show back in the conversation thanks to the premiere of its first season 2 trailer? I can't help but again find myself wondering if Felicity Jones Jyn Erso will appear in Andor. Given the show is a prequel to Rogue One, it could be easy to write off as a non-possibility. But since the next chapter of the show will be chronicling all 4 years leading up to the spin-off film, I could easily see her saved for a final appearance, either recreating her in Andor's first meeting or potentially even a flash forward to a moment during Rogue One, events that highlight a full circle evolution of Diego Luna's titular character as he passes along a lesson he learned from the years prior. So let's see right here. Let's see. Let me see. What did this Ghost Rider says? No, I don't think. Even if they did, I don't think it's a good idea to bring them back. I do. I love dinosaurs. I always wanted to see one. I think they should bring back dinosaurs. Honestly, I mean, bro, I feel like as humans, as real humans, we could probably have them better under control. Just look at zoos and shit like that, you know? How many animals and monkeys do we have under control in zoos, you know? And stuff like that. I think in real life we could actually run a real Jurassic Park. Cuz think about it, in the movie, and it's a movie. It's written by someone, you know? It's written by someone. They need to have the dinosaurs escape in the story for dramatic effect, or else it'd be a boring ass movie. Even though there's dinosaurs, it'd still be a boring ass movie, you know, to watch because the dinosaurs don't do anything, you know. So like, I feel like in real life, if we did have a real actual Jurassic Park, I think we would have actual real safety precautions and would be able to run it better than in a movie. You know, in a movie you need all this drama and shit to make it a movie. Uh, but yeah, um, Apple Ricky says maybe Exorcist. I could get a possibly Mousetrap fan film. Hey, Exorcist. Hey, Apple Ricky. Exorcist definitely. Apple Ricky. Imagine Exorcist versus Samara. You could play You could play the Exorcist girl, and my little sister could play Samara from what's it called? The Ring. That'll be crazy, right? That'll be crazy. Ghost Rider says, bring back T-Rex, Spino, Giga, Velociraptor, Megalodon, Utahraptor. Also bring back the Mosasaur and Pterodactyls, though. And Deinonychus. Honestly, bro, I would just want to bring back all of them. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, right here it says... So someone here in the chat said earlier that Jyn Erso's coming out and start in the new season of Andor, but I don't know. I'm not finding any truth to that. It's just a bunch of speculation. All right, moving on though. Hopefully she does come out. Ghost Rider says, guess which dinosaurs is worse for humans? Which Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider says, I'm giving you options. Um, which dinosaurs are the worst for humans? Carnivores, nah. Plant eaters, definitely plant eaters, because they'll be eating up all the resources like the plants and the trees, fruits and vegetables. I think the plant eaters are way more hungrier than the carnivores. Actually, I think the carnivore, once it's full, because when you eat meat, if you eat meat, you know once you're full, you don't even want to eat for a while, you know. But when you eat vegetables, mainly, you get hungry again real fast again. So I think like Triceratops and like Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, all those herbivore dinosaurs, they would be bad for the environment because they eat up everything. The Mighty Sparrow says, "Hey, I am back. What's up, the Mighty Sparrow? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to another horror live stream, another weekly episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, the Mighty Sparrow. Get us up to 23, the Mighty Sparrow, so more people can see this live stream and join us here. Please, the Mighty Sparrow. The Mighty Sparrow says, I forgot you were on today. It's all good, brother. You're still here. It don't matter, man. You still came. Uh, how are you doing? I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great right here, just entertaining some people here on the chat like I do every Wednesday for 2 hours. How are you doing today, the Mighty Sparrow? How'd you spend your day? And please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Mighty Sparrow, please, please. All right, we back. I was finding a good article. The Mighty Sparrow says, I'm good. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Glad to hear you're good. Glad to hear you're good. How'd you spend your day, the Mighty Sparrow? How'd you spend your day? Apple Ricky says, we could film the Mousetrap fan film at an arcade. What do you think? That would be cool. That would be cool. We would have to be like really fast, though. The Mighty Sparrow says, always giving a thumbs up. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, man. The Mighty Sparrow says, how was your day? My day was awesome, bro. My day was awesome. I was just chilling here at home, passing through the day until this live stream started. I was working on some props for my next fan film. His name is Jason, a Friday the 13th fan film. That's going to be the next fan film I'm going to be working on after the clown premieres. And I was working on Jason's costume, weathering the jacket, making it look all dirty and disgusting. We're doing a fan film for the 2009 Friday the 13th remake. I always wanted to see a sequel to that movie, and we never got one. So this is like my own sequel. This is what happens in my mind, you know. This is what happens after Whitney and Clay encounter Jason. Uh, the Mighty Sparrow says, kind of kids and holiday busy. Oh man, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I have a little sister and nieces. They're wild, bro. They're wild. Kids are crazy. They're so energetic and all over the place, you know? Hell yeah, I get you, man. I get you, the Mighty Sparrow. Ghost Rider says, read my other messages. Hold on, Ghost Rider. Apple Ricky says, what do you think of Goofy from Mickey Mouse? He's cool. What's wrong with Goofy? Ghost Rider says, a T-Rex, B Spinosaurus, Argentinosaurus, Utah Raptor. Utah Raptor's crazy. I think the Utah Raptor is the most dangerous for humans. Ghost Rider, Utah Raptor. You know why? Because Utah Raptor is like the size of a man, about 6 feet to 7 feet. A Utah Raptor. So imagine that thing. That thing could just chase you down. Unlike a T-Rex is big, so I think you could outrun a T-Rex, you know, if you're like far away from it enough. But a Raptor I think will chase you down like a cheetah. So I say Utah Raptor. I say Utah Raptor, man. The Mighty Sparrow says, where do you get your shirts? Looks vintage. Well, this shirt, I got it from a lady down the street. She was having a yard sale. My mom's friend, some old like I think she's Guatemalan. I think she's Guatemalan, and she was selling old T-shirts. And I said, how much for that Jurassic Park shirt? She's like, $2. And I was like, here you go. And I freaking put it on and I walked off. Yeah. I don't know how old it is, but it's a badass. I think it's a modern one. I think it's just meant to. I think, I think it's just made to look old like that. I love this shirt though. It's Jurassic Park, bro. I love Jurassic Park. Apple Ricky says Goofy was dumbass. He is a dumbass, right? He'd be a goofy ass killer like Ghostface, like falling over and shit. Ghost Rider says, they're 10 feet in length and maybe 6 feet tall. Yes. That is a long ass animal. That shit wouldn't even fit in my room. And then that shit could stand up like this and just slash you down. Yeah, those things are dangerous. Ghost Rider told you those are the dangerous one. The Utah Raptor. You could outrun a Spinosaurus too, because it's just as big and fat as a T-Rex. The Mighty Sparrow says, I always say thrift stores and other places. Me too. I always buy at thrift stores, bro. That's where I get all the shirts and jackets for the costumes for my movies I make. Especially movies that I like making because they take place like in the 80s and stuff like that. So they have a lot of like vintage, like 90s looking clothes, 80s looking clothes, and their 70s stuff too as well sometimes. The Mighty Sparrow says, I adore these. Apple Ricky says, do the Goofy sound. Do the Goofy sound. Oh, I can't do the Goofy sound, Apple Ricky. I suck at that. I suck at that. My bad, Apple. My bad. I can't do the Goofy sound. How does he even do it again? I haven't seen Goofy in so long. Ghost Rider Reddit says, your answer was correct. I told you, bro, Utah Raptor. That shit's like the size of a man. MJC Studios official says, watching Jason Takes Manhattan right now. Awesome, MJC Studios. That is badass, bro. I was watching that movie yesterday, I think. I was watching that movie yesterday in the morning. That's a badass movie, Jason Takes Manhattan. I love all the old Friday the 13th movies. Hey, isn't it a trip, though, how Jason Takes Manhattan supposedly takes place in either, they say it either takes place in 1999 or 2000. But everything looks so 80s as shit. Like all the bad guys are so stereotypically 80s and stuff, you know? The alleys and stuff. By the late 90s, early 2000s, New York was already becoming more of that bougie New York we know now, you know, instead of that grimy, rundown New York. But that's a trip though. The Friday the 13th timeline, the years and stuff, and where they take place and stuff. That shit's crazy. Apple Ricky says I was gonna screen record it. I don't know how to do it, Apple Ricky. My bad. My bad. I'm about to get into the next article. An unmade I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel could have changed the franchise completely. I want to read this, guys. I want to read this because I'm really into I Know What You Did Last Summer. I really hope Fun World starts making the I Know What You Did Last Summer costumes. That'll be so awesome. We got Julie James right here. You guys like the masks right there? All right. MJC Studios. I became Jason and Michael Myers in a VR game called Blade and Sorcery. That's awesome, dude. That's cool as hell. I wish I could play that. MJC Studios with mods. That is sick as hell, bro. Let us know. Let us know. What else? What else does that video game do? Apple Ricky says, "Do you wonder why Goofy walks and talks, wears clothes, and Pluto's just normal dog?" Uh, yeah, that is pretty dumb. I even scratched my head. Yeah, but Pluto, I guess Pluto's just supposed to be a regular dog, and Goofy's just like I don't know, like a humanoid dog. I don't know. That's crazy. Ghost Rider. It says, imagine you're home alone and someone from your family called me, and what? the the Mighty Sparrow says, what's your oldest horror merch, man? My oldest horror merch. Oh, I got a 14-year-old Scream 4 Ghostface mask EU. I got like probably like two of those. I sold all my old collection back when I used to party and drink a lot, you know. So I had to rebuild my collection. I started rebuilding it again like in like 4 years ago. Yeah. So, but the oldest merch I got is my Scream 4, 2011 EU Ghost face mask. That's the oldest one I have. The Mighty Sparrow, MJC Studio says I'll post the video soon. Awesome, bro. I'll check it out. Ghost Rider says to come downstairs. Oh, I mean, I'll go downstairs. I mean, what are they gonna do to me? MJC Studios. I recently got a Freddy Krueger for my collection. Make a video of it. Do a review on it, man. Uh, Krueger, my bad, misspelled it. It's all good. It's all good. MJC Studios. No worries, man. No worries. I'm not some teacher here. I'm not some teacher here telling you to worry about your spelling. It's all good. But yeah, bro, you should do a review video on it so I can see it. I think I'm subscribed to your channel already. I subscribed, so I should be able to see your videos when you post stuff too. You know. Apple Ricky says Donald Duck, Goofy, Mickey just kissed Cl- Clarabelle. Goofy looks at Donald, yells, "Oh hell no!" runs and beats the shit out of Mickey. What the hell? Oh man, Apple Ricky. Ghost Rider says, no, someone is imitating your family member's voice. Oh, okay, now we're talking. Yeah, that'll be pretty crazy because you wouldn't know that. You know, you wouldn't know that. And then next thing you know, you go down there, you see some fool with an axe. That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, man. Yeah, so let me get into this. An unmade I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel that could have changed the franchise. That could have changed the franchise. Look at that, guys. Julie James. We got Julie James. Damn, she was cute as hell back then, huh? I can see where I started loving brunettes with Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Damn, she was beautiful. But yeah, enough of that. Let's see what's up with this. MJC Studio says Ghost Rider Edits like in Scream. Yeah, pretty much. That sounds like in Scream. What Ghost Rider Edits is trying to tell us. The Mighty Sparrow says I never give away my oldest stuff. They're very sentimental value in my heart. Yeah, I'm a dumbass, bro. I used to be an alcoholic, you know. I used to when I was finishing high school, I started getting into drinking and stuff a lot. So you know, I sold a lot of my collections and stuff that I regret now. My old Rob Zombie mask. Those masks are worth a lot now. That's crazy, right? But yeah, let's get into this. So, given the juggernaut that the Scream franchise became, it feels like that property is the obvious and uncontested champion of the wave of teen horror films that it spawned. Not so fast, Ghostface. While other contenders like the Urban Legend and Dracula 2000 movies petered out long ago, the Fisherman manages to keep coming back for more. Oh, the Fisherman. Fisherman. Ghost Rider says, no, I am talking about supernatural shit. Oh, okay, damn. Then I don't know, bro. That would be scary because if no one's home and someone calls my name, I'm gonna start tripping. I'm gonna start tripping. Apple Ricky says, remember Pete the Bulldog from Disney? I think so, Apple Ricky. I think so. MJC Studios, when I make a Halloween fan film, it's gonna be my own timeline. Michael is gonna be a bit different than the OG being more aggressive. Awesome, bro. Can't wait to see it, man. Can't wait to see it. That should be interesting. That's right. Another Kevin Williamson pen horror film, 1997's I Know What You Did Last Summer, has spawned two sequels, a reboot series in 2021, and a legacy sequel due out in 2025 at the time of writing. Well, that's not yet enough to revival. That's not enough yet to rival Scream. It's impressive that the franchise is far from dead, especially considering how many bizarre twists and turns the property's continuity has taken over its relatively short lifespan. The central hook of the first film, a group of teens cause and then cover up an accidental death only to find themselves being menaced by someone who knows their secret a year later. And undeniably a powerful one, a premise that Williamson adapted from the 1973 Lois Duncan novel of the same name, yet a curiously glance at the franchise is all one needs to realize that the sequels could have gone any number of ways. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't wait to see what this is about. Um, the Mighty Sparrow says, I have a face mask that terrified my sister as a kid. Her daughter laughs when I wear it. That's awesome, bro. A face mask that terrified my sister. What kind of mask is it? Like, what kind of face mask? Ghost Rider Red says, okay, big bro, now search Jin stories in YT. The Mighty Sparrow says, times change as well as opinions. What do you mean by that? Times change as well as opinions. Apple Ricky says, some saw Walt Disney's spirit. He was walking in Disneyland and haunts the park. If you smell cigarettes, there's no cigarettes around. That's Walt Disney's spirit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, Apple. All right, hold on. Ghost Rider, let me just finish the article of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I'll look up gin stories. Let me just finish the article. To the end, filmmaker Mike Menendez, veteran of B movies like the Convent and Big Ass Spider, told Bloody Disgusting in 2022 that following the original film's success, he was invited to pitch his take for an I Know What You Did Last Summer follow-up. Columbia Pictures was clearly eager to capitalize on the first movie's popularity. Seeing I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, the sequel the studio eventually wound up making came out almost exactly 1 year later after its precursor in November of 1998, directed by Danny Cannon and written by Trey Calloway. The film followed Jennifer Love Hewitt, Julie, one of the two survivors of the first movie, and she's tormented by not quite dead fisherman Muse Watson and his son Matthew Settle at a remote resort in the Bahamas. Had Mendes gotten the chance to make the sequel based on his pitch, however, it could have taken the franchise in a completely different and unique direction. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ghost Rider says, YT equals YouTube. It does. Apple Ricky says that Walt Disney said, I'm still here to someone. No way. That means he haunts Disneyland. Well, of course. The Mighty Sparrow says, it's of the monkey that has a huge nose. The Mighty Sparrow says, forgot his name. That new monkey movie that came out. The Mighty Sparrow, that new monkey movie. Ghost Rider says, keep it entertainment. Yes, keep it entertainment, guys. All right. Mendes used two killers' idea cleverly in his last summer sequel pitch. Okay, pitch. I said, spitch. Mendes used two killers' idea. Let me reread that. Mendes used the two killers' idea cleverly in his last summer sequel pitch. As Mendes described it, his pitch for a last summer sequel would have not involved the Bahamas or Jack Black's unfortunate dreadlocks at all, but would have picked up on the first film's ending by setting the entire movie at Julie's college. It also would have elaborated on the original movie's hints at Julie's boyfriend Ray, Freddie Prinze Jr., potentially being a killer. The implication is something which is the first film only uses as a red herring, but Menendez thought it could have used used again the earnest thanks to certain line Ray has in the original movie. Thanks to a certain line Ray has in the original movie. Yeah, so I guess I'm getting from this is that they pretty much were gonna go the Scream 2 route and have the whole movie take place in the college campus, right? And have Ray still be really, really suspect of being the killer. They were still gonna go with the boyfriend trope. But instead, we got the I Still Know What You Did Last Summer with Jack Black's dreadlocks. From what I remember, my concept was basically this: Jennifer Love Hewitt's character went off to college. It was playing off of that thing that Freddie Prinze Jr. says to her in the first movie. Something like, I'll always be there. I'll always be watching over you. Something like that. It's actually kind of creepy the way he says it. Yeah, that does sound crazy. That does sound psycho stalker. As the movie Mendes pitched would have continued, Julie would be threatened as the killing started up again, and it wouldn't be clear whether it was Watson's fisherman, aka Ben Willis, or Prince Jr.'s Ray behind the murders. Then the eventual unmasking would occur. Mendes planned on utilizing Williamson's shock twist of two Ghostface killers. Damn, that would have been sick as hell, right? I think they're gonna do that in the new movie, though. I think they are gonna have two killers. I think they are gonna have two fishermen killers in the new movie. But yeah, and it would have been clear that Watson's or Prince Jr. is behind the murders. When the eventual unmasking would occur, Mendes planned on utilizing Williamson's shock twist of two Ghostface killers from the first Scream in a novel way by revealing that Ben and Ray had both been murdering people in their pursuit of Julie, but without being on the same side, as he explained it. That's crazy. That's crazy. So wait. By revealing that Ben and Ray had both been murdering people in their pursuit of Julie, but without being on the same side. Oh, okay. So they weren't working together. They were both going around killing people, but they both had different motives. So there are two fishermen killers that are both trying to kill Julie. It ends in kind of an homage to Child's Play 3 in a big funhouse with both killers trying to get her, but they also hate each other. So the killers would be popping up trying to fight each other as well as still trying to get her. I wanted to make it a big zany set piece that had lots of scares. That would have been cool as hell, bro. I would have loved that. Although the actual Last Summer sequel ended up with the reveal of two killers instead of one, it did it so in a typical Scream fashion where the killers were related to each other and their interests were aligned. By the sound of it, Mendes' pitch was more of an Alien versus Predator situation that had final girl Julie caught between two murderers who weren't working as a team, a concept which still feels pretty unconventional today. I'm pretty sure they're going to do that with the new movie. I'm pretty sure. Kirk Lern says they need to make a new Halloween movie. Whoa, supposedly I Like Scary was saying that there's going to be that there's already details on a new Halloween TV series. Last summer franchise did end up going in pretty unique direction regardless. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. Yeah, they were pretty much gonna go the Scream 2 route with I Know What You Did Last Summer with the original idea for I Know What You Did Last Summer for the sequel. So the story was gonna take place at the college, just like Scream, and then killings are gonna start up again. But the twist was gonna be that there was gonna be two fisherman killers, but they weren't gonna be working together. But they were both trying to kill Julie, but they were not partners. They were not partners. They probably weren't even aware of each other until the unmasking. Possibly. That sounds crazy though. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Apple Ricky says, say young. Apple Ricky says, say young Michael Myers lines from the bathroom fight. Fuck you. I said, fuck you. How he says it so dramatic. Oh, Dave Farage. I can't believe I saw that dude once at the Halloween 45. Kirk Lern says, oh yeah, Kirk Lern, I Know What You Did Last Summer was a good movie. It is, bro. I was just reading an article on what was the original idea for the part 2 that was supposed to come out in 1998. That shit was crazy. Search Jin Stories on YouTube. Yes, sir. Let me see. Jin Stories. Jin Stories on YouTube. Hold on, we'll get onto it right now. Jin Stories. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Jin stories. All right, hold on. We're gonna get to it right now, little bro. Let me just check some stuff out. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. All right, all right. Amira says I'm back. Huh? You're back too, Amira. What's up? What's up? Kirk Learn says, are you gonna see the new Final Destination Bloodline movie? Yes, I'm gonna go watch that with my brother. My brother Junior, he really wants to go see that, so I'm gonna go check that out with him. I'm also gonna go check out Clown in a Cornfield. That's gonna be awesome as well. Um, so yeah, Kirk Lerner, we're definitely gonna go check that out. Definitely gonna go check that out. Ghost Rider says, "Hi, Apple Ricky." Apple Ricky says, "Change his name to Michelle." There is good morning, Michelle, my belle. Hey, should we find someone to play Ronnie? Apple Ricky says, "What's up, Ghost Rider?" Good. All right, all right. So, Ghost Rider wanted me to look up Jin's stories, huh? Let me see. Put the volume on.
But in shorter terms, jinn are a group of beings in Middle Eastern and Islamic lore that can take on many different forms and shapes. They appear in the Quran and so have been established as an important component of the Islamic religion, even though they may have been interpreted in different ways. In the Quran it says, quote, "And he created jinn from smokeless fire." Thus, jinn are a type of being that exists in the world, created from smokeless fire, and that is distinct from humans, who were created from clay, and angels created from light. Jinn are conceived as creatures mostly invisible to human senses, but they can sometimes become perceivable and even interact with us in different ways. But in shorter terms, jinn are a...
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Ghost Rider, that's crazy. They operate on a different field of existence, huh? That's crazy. Should I put more stuff about it? Kirk Learn says they need to make another Ghost Rider movie. Yeah, Ghost Rider would be badass, bro. Ghost Rider. But make it scary, though. I feel like freaking Ghost Rider, Punisher, and Daredevil, and Spider-Man, too. Also Spider-Man. They need to make a dark universe for them, bro. They need to make a dark universe, bro. Because Spider-Man has some dark storylines. Daredevil has some dark storylines. Ghost Rider, I mean, come on, it's fucking Ghost Rider. Punisher has some really dark storylines. Dude, they should make a dark universe for the comic book characters where we could explore more mature storylines, you know, more gory, more bloody, more violent, you know, superhero movies, you know. That's why I really like the early 2000s Spider-Man movies and that first Punisher movie that came out because the first Spider-Man movies were really gritty, especially Spider-Man 1 and 2. It was gritty. It felt like comic book New York City, you know, with alleys and all that stuff, you know. Also Punisher and Daredevil, you know. I love that. Ghost Rider, Apple Ricky says, "I always say that. Good morning, Michelle, my belle. It's my favorite." Ghost Rider says, "Yeah, sure. I'll put another one right now." Ghost Rider. Yes, Kirk. Retro Jai says, "Ghost Rider rated R." Yeah, Ghost Rider, some rated R shit, you know? Freak, I think Daredevil was like rated R. The one with Ben Affleck. That one was a pretty good movie. I thought it was all right. That was cool. Apple Ricky's also my middle name is Michelle. Laugh out loud, totally Michael Myers. Michelle, my belle, Apple Rick. Uh, Retro Gist, Born Again finally is crazy. Born Again finally is crazy. Have I seen that? I think I might have. Retro Gist, if you're new here, please like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Hard Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Yeah, guys? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 26 so more people could join this live stream, please. Wicked Milk says, what's up? What's up, Wicked Milk? What's up? How you doing? Hey, Wicked Milk, I finally uploaded the final trailer for The Clown. It premieres next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. West Coast time here on the channel. So go smash the thumbs up on it, please. Kirk Lur says, did you have a collaboration with Ghost Rider and Spider-Man in a movie? Me? No. Did you have a collaboration with Ghost Rider and Spider-Man? I would if I could make that movie. Ghost Rider says, Wicked Milk, I will drink you, bro. Ghost Rider Reddit says, this guy, Wicked Milk, I will drink you, bro. Ghost Rider Reddit says, just kidding. Wicked Milk says, that fella, Wicked Milk, you'll get wicked if you do. Hey. Apple Ricky says, I'm totally young Michael Myers. I look like him and sometimes I act like him and my middle name is Michelle. That's awesome. You're there. You're born for the role, Apple Ricky. Ghost Rider says, yeah, boy, Wicked Milk. Oh, yeah, look at that. Who's that? Who's that? That's Leatherface. That's Leatherface, guys. That's my boy Leather right there. Wicked Milk says, yeah, boy. Apple Ricky says, Leatherface, lay out my boy Leather. Look at him. I forgot I could do this. I forgot I could do this, guys. Yeah, but what was I going to say? Hey, guys. Hey, I finally... Oh, you can't really see it right here. I'm going to have to turn this down quick. I'm going to have to take this off real quick. All right, guys. Everyone, I finally uploaded the final trailer for The Clown. Everyone, the final trailer for The Clown has been uploaded. So go smash the thumbs up, guys. Please go smash the thumbs up. The final trailer for The Clown has been uploaded. Now, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. The final trailer for The Clown has been uploaded. There it is. Final trailer. The Clown. Go smash the thumbs up, guys. Go smash the thumbs up on the final trailer. We're at 17. Let's get it up to like 20 some shit. So more people can see the trailer. So when the actual movie drops, more people will watch it. And it's a gory movie, y'all. It is a gory movie. It is a gory ass movie. All right, so yeah, guys, it's gonna be a gory movie. The Clown, the Clown, the Clown, guys. Kirk Lur says Leatherface is cool, but his mom's masks and he takes his mom's mask and puts it on his face. I don't like that one. It's pretty funny though. Apple Ricky says Brian could definitely fit Leatherface. Yeah, Brian is gonna play Leatherface. Wicked Milk says hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, I already did smash the thumbs up. Awesome. Ghost Rider says, bro, you said you would see more Jin stories. I am. I'll put some more right now. I got to know everyone. The final trailer's out. Ghost Rider says, Wicked Milk, yo, boy. I'll put some more Jin stories right now, little bro. Everyone, please go smash the thumbs up for The Clown. Everyone, please go smash the thumbs up for The Clown. The final trailer is out, guys. Let's go. Wicked Milk, please go smash the thumbs up. Get it up to 18 on The Clown, Wicked Milk. Go smash the trailer, the thumbs up on The Clown. Get it up to 18. Yeah, man, this is The Clown finally happening, yo. It's finally happening. And then I think after the trailer comes out next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, I'll be doing a Q&A. I'll be doing a Q&A on the movie. Leroy Lorax says, "What's up? How you doing, Leroy Lorax? How you doing? Glad to see you here, bro. Glad to see you here, man. Another Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Please smash the thumbs up right there, bro, so more people can see this live." Wicked Milk says, "Can't wait to see it." Hell yeah, man. It's going to be a badass movie. You guys are going to love the gore and all the blood and the violence in it. Apple Ricky says, "Winnie the Pooh wearing a cob top. That'll be funny." Ghost Rider says, "Leroy Lorax. Leroy Latex is here." Hell yeah, Leroy Lorax is cool, bro. I haven't seen him here in a while. Leroy Lorax, like I was saying, the final trailer for my new original slasher movie, The Clown, has finally been uploaded. It will premiere next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. West Coast time. Please go smash the thumbs up on it, guys. Please go smash the thumbs up on the trailer for The Clown. It's right there in my videos uploaded or in my community posts. Please, guys, we gotta get this trailer seen so more people could see the movie. Would want to, get interested to see the movie. Please, guys, The Clown is almost here. The Clown is almost here, guys. It's almost here. Ghost Rider, it says, no, Apple Ricky says, "Who else would be in the Halloween film?" A bunch of other people that I know, bro. I know a lot of people that could be in it. I know a gang of people. Apple Ricky. I know a gang of people. Go over there. Look, check this out, guys. Hey, get over there. Yo, check this out. I'm going to be making merch for the Clown movie. Everyone that's here right now. I'm going to be making merch for the Clown movie. I'm going to be opening up a store here soon. I'm going to be opening up a store website soon. I'm going to be having merch for the Clown movie. And I got my first sample, right? I got my first sample of the product that I ordered. So check it out, guys. Get over there. Check it out, guys. I'm going to be selling these t-shirts. These shirts are going to go on pre-sale soon. They're going to go on pre-sale soon. So we got merch for the Clown coming soon, all right, guys? These shirts are going to go on pre-sale soon. Well, they're already on pre-sale pretty much. Apple Ricky says, do your dogs take a shit because you said when they live started? Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do, Apple Ricky. Yeah, but guys, like I said, we're going to be having merch for the Clown. This is my first sample. I got this yesterday. So after the movie comes out, I'm going to be selling shirts. You could get them for pre-sale now. I just gotta what's it called? I'll put my email on my YouTube. But you could get them for pre-sale now, guys. I'm also gonna be auctioning them off on Instagram as well. So we're gonna be having merch for this movie as well, guys. So be ready. Smash the thumbs up on the trailer and everything. And if you want a Clown t-shirt, let me know. Let me know if y'all want a Clown t-shirt. You guys will get the what is it called? The discount, since you guys are my my subscribers. You guys will get the subscriber discount. So let me know, guys. If you guys want some Clown merch, we already got Clown merch coming. Wicked Milk says, "I'd love to, really." Yeah, dude. You guys will get the subscriber discount, bro. You guys will get the subscriber discount. Gonna start having merch here on the channel, like I said. You guys will get the subscriber discount. You will not get this at full price. You will get it at the subscriber discount. So I'm going to be opening up a store here in the coming days. All right, guys? In the coming days, I'm going to be opening up a store here. Or if you follow me on Instagram and you want to get a t-shirt through there, let me know. Let me know in the DMs. But we got a pre-sale going on already for the Clown. Man, I got to make a flyer for Instagram. But yeah, guys. Can't wait to get some of this going. Can't wait to make more merch. This is just a sample. Eventually, I'm going to make one for myself. This is just a sample to see how they look, pretty much. damn it, dude. I can't fold it back the way it was. All right, I'm back, guys. Just fixing my stuff. But yeah, Apple Ricky says, do your dogs bark at the masks? No, they don't, Apple Ricky. They do not bark at the masks. They don't even care about the masks. They only bark when I put them on. Leroy Lorax says, I've been here since the Alien Romulus spoiler review. Awesome, Leroy Lorax. Awesome. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be selling cheap merch here on the channel. Especially the subscribers that I notice that are here every stream pretty much every week. You'll definitely get a discount on merch. I'm going to be making Hollywood Horror Film Club merch as well. Clown merch. I can't make Halloween merch and shit because I don't own that. I don't want to get sued. But I could make clown merch and Hollywood Horror Film Club merch. So like, if you guys are here every stream, I'll keep count. And you'll definitely get a massive discount on shirts and stuff like that, you know? Wicked Milk says, no, Ghost Right Edit says, did you forget about Jin stories? Nope. We still got 9 more minutes. I just had to get to all the comments. Wicked Milk says, so you said you'd be like an IRL version of Apple Ricky? Cool, for real. Michael Myers? Yeah. I would love Apple Ricky to play young Michael Myers. That'd be awesome. Apple Ricky says, remember Michael killed a dog? Dog was named Ivan. Yep. I remember. All right, hold on, guys. Let's hear some Jin stories. Wicked Milk says, I'm definitely an IRL ghost face. Me too. I am a real life ghost face. Himnea says, hey, what's up, Himani? How you doing?
This man was visited by a jinn.
In 1997 in Kuwait, a musical group of women called Tagaga Noura was hired to sing at a wedding. They drove to this modest house decorated by lights. At 9 p.m., the band started playing, and the guests started dancing and screaming, all having fun.
Wait, that was not that good. Himani, what's up, Himani? How you doing? If you're a horror fan, please like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Club, Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Ghost Rider, it says, let's go. Apple Ricky says, is one of the camera guys named Ivan? Yes, my friend. Leroy Lorax says, when I call someone, the first thing I say is, what's up? Like in a scary movie? That's funny. Himnai says, where are you from? Los Angeles, California. We're looking at Jin stories.
This man was visited by a jinn. Late at night, a man in Pakistan explains that something began to aggressively bang at his front gate, trying to get in. As the man prays and opens the gate to see what's causing all the noise, no one's there. Ever since he opened the gate to whatever was outside his house that night, the man continues documenting all the strange earthquake-like activity that seems to be happening almost daily.
Oh shit. Damn, bro. Hey, so Ghost Rider edits. The Jinn are basically evil spirits then, right? Ghost Rider, let me know. So the Jinn are basically evil spirits, huh? Apple Ricky says, remember that scene in Scary Movie where Samara comes out of the TV and Lady beats her up? That was hilarious. Yes. And also the one where she hits her with that fly swatter. Wicked Milk says that Leroy Lorax, laugh out loud, me too. Wicked Milk says, what's up? Himani says, exorcism. Ah, there you go, Himani. How you doing? Please like and subscribe to the channel, Himani. Ghost Rider says, some jinns are, some are bad. They're demons, not spirits. All right, okay, they're demons. They're demonic then, right? They're demonic entities. Awesome. Awesome. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That shit's scary. All that shit was just flying all over the place. Oh, I don't wanna play that fool though. Sneeko. Let's see someone else. Real Jin stories.
When I look up, there's like a up in the corner side of the room, so I'm looking just up at the corner, and I can feel like I can see this figure just moving around above my head on the ceiling.
If you're scrolling across this video or someone has sent this to you, it means you may be interested in Jinn. If you guys want to check out some crazy Jinn stories, just like the one that you just had the intro to, check out Mr. Amin _ on YouTube.
Don't suck.
जिन ऐसी स्पिरिट्स होते हैं जो अच्छे बुरे दोनों तरह के होते हैं.
Just want everyone to understand it though.
जिन बेसिकली ऐसी एंटिटीज होते हैं जो अच्छे बुरे दोनों टाइप के होते हैं, हमारे बीच ही रहते हैं, लेकिन कई बार वो इंसानों की बॉडी में एंटर कर जाते हैं.
Is there anything in English though? Jinn story. That shit sounds scary as hell though. Leroy Lorax says, I saw a ghost. It won't be chasing me. I'm the one that would be chasing it. Yeah, you gotta face your fears, man. You gotta face your fears, huh? Scare the ghost. Don't let it. You scare the ghost. Don't let the ghost scare you. Apple Ricky says, I told Dag on a live that I might play him in the fan film. He said, nice. Really? That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I know. I'm really hoping too, Apple Ricky. I want you and my little sister to be in the fan film together. That'll be so awesome. You're gonna be playing young Michael, and then she's gonna be playing. She's gonna be with the group of bully kids that bully Michael, and then they're gonna get it after. You know, I'm gonna have to buy the knife props from Trick or Treat Studios. I'm gonna have to buy the smaller knife for young Michael and the big knife for older Michael. Let's see what's up with that clown costume because I kind of want to buy it too. I'm gonna buy the clown mask. It's gonna be sick. I already got 2 Michael Myers masks for older Michael. Ready to go. You know? So it's going to be fun. Hopefully we get to make this. Ghost Rider Reddit says, I mean, they're strong in their true form. They can lift mountains. That's crazy, bro. I know. I saw the video. There was shit flying all over the freaking walls. Like a bucket literally flew. Himani says, Nintogium Perambulan. One of the most scary story. What is that? Let us know more about it, Himani. Let us know. Ghost Rider says also, let's see more Jinn stories. Scroll some shorts.
My great uncle went to visit his cousin in India. His cousin told him that since it was summertime, they would all sleep in the courtyard together. However, they told him he wasn't allowed to place his bedding in a particular corner. Apparently, a jinn sleeps there and strange things happen if anyone disturbs that corner. My great uncle said it was nonsense and decided to sleep there anyways. One night he woke up on the other side of the courtyard. He laughed at first and thought it was his cousin who were pranking him and decided to sleep there anyways. The following night, the same thing happened. So he left a note next to his pillow saying, "Stop pranking me. I know there is no jinn." That night, he said he was pushed off his bed and his bedding was thrown on the other side. A note was thrown into his lap which said, "I sleep here." The scary part is, it wasn't that dark and no one was around. My great uncle went to visit his cousin in India.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. That crazy as hell. Let me see. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. They were Lorax says turn off the lights. Also, Jib live in ball bathrooms. All right, thank you so much, Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface, and Michael Myers Collectors for joining me here on another live stream here on Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 29. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification and be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos with everyone you know so we can keep making more horror content here on the channel. Follow us on Instagram for more horror content. Link down in the description of this live. Also, if you want to leave a small donation to the channel, Cash App link down in the description of this live as well. If not, keep smashing the thumbs up. And don't forget, guys, don't forget to keep smashing the thumbs up on the new trailer of The Clown. All right, guys? All right. Leo Lorax says, Ghost Rider is the way here. Creepy shit in the bathroom. He kills people. Ghost Rider says, yeah, haha. Also, all jinn live in the bathroom. All right, guys, so remember to smash the thumbs up on the final trailer of The Clown, right? On the final trailer of The Clown, please smash the thumbs up. I got to get going, all right? Got to catch some dinner, so I'll catch you guys on Horror Talk, Horror Sundays, all right? I'll see everyone Horror Sundays. Everyone, take care. Take care. Peace out. I do his face really well. You do. Peace out. Bye, everyone. I'll see y'all on Horror Sunday. Have a good one, y'all. Everyone, take care, right?